Good morning, my children, and welcome to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. So, today, my children, we're going to make an exciting activity using the geometric shapes. But before we start with this activity, let's review the geometric shapes that we saw yesterday. So, yesterday we saw three geometric shapes. We saw the square, the circle, and the rectangle. And of course, each one of those shapes, we associate them with objects. In the case of the circle, remember we had objects like the emoji, which is a face that transmits emotions. Recuerden, chicos, que para el círculo vimos varios objetos, incluyendo los emojis, que son caritas que transmiten emociones. Also, with the circle, we saw the basketball. Okay, remember, according to the sport, we use different types of balls. Okay, recuerden, chicos, que para los deportes utilizamos varios tipos de balones. Por ejemplo, en el básquetbol utilizamos un balón que es completamente naranja. En el caso del fútbol utilizamos un balón que es blanco con manchas negras. Así es que, dependiendo del deporte, es el balón. Another object that you remember using the circle. Okay. Excellent, very good. The donut. Remember, the donut, it's part of the family of the bread, okay? And it's something that we eat with our milk. Remember, donut in Spanish, una deliciosa dona, okay? Now, talking about square. Remember, for the square, we saw several objects, including the dice. Do you remember what is a dice? In Spanish, dado, and it's part of the family of toys, parte de la familia de los juguetes, en donde en cada carita aparecerán puntitos que al contarlos nos dan un número. Okay, those are the dice. Also, the Christmas gift or the Christmas present. Remember, they have the shape of a box, and the box looks like a square. Now, let's continue with the rectangles. For the rectangles, remember, we saw the brick in Spanish, ladrillo, the blocks in Spanish, bloques, like the Lego toys. Another that you remember? Okay. Very good, excellent. Now the teacher Jacob is very happy because you pay attention. So, for today, my children, we're going to make an activity using the geometric shapes. The activity of today is we have to build, we have to construct a boy, a person, using the geometric shapes that are next to the teacher. Al lado del teachercito Jacob tenemos varias figuras como las que ya habíamos mencionado. Tenemos círculos, circles, squares, cuadrados, rectangles, rectángulos. Con estas figuras que tengo aquí al lado mío, con estas figuras, con estas exactas figuras, vamos a crear una persona. Vamos a crear, we're going to construct the face, la cara, the body, the arms, the hands, the legs, all of it, okay? Vamos a construir una persona utilizando únicamente estas figuras geométricas. So, the first important part is, of course, the head. For the head, we are going to use a big circle. Para la carita vamos a utilizar un círculo grande, a big circle, the one that I have right here. Okay, so let's begin. First of all, the big circle. Now, once we have it right here, ya que lo tengamos aquí, vamos a borrarlo de esta parte. Okay. circle. After the big circle, then we have to draw the body. Okay, we have to draw the body, el cuerpo, that is only this part. From here, below the neck, up to here, up to the hip, hasta la cadera, okay? Now, because it's a big part, como es una parte grande, let's use a big square. Vamos a utilizar un cuadrado grande para que abarque toda esta parte. So, here we have the big square. Let's use it right here. Okay, we have a big square. Now, one more time. Once I have it right here, let's erase it from this section. Now, let's build the arms. Vamos a construir los brazos. For the arms, let's use squares. Now, for these squares, let's use small squares. Vamos a usar cuadros pequeños. Only one square per arm. Solamente un cuadro por brazo. One square. I erase it from this. Lo borramos de aquí. Let's use another square. Okay, I erase it from here. And we have our arms. Now remember, the arms, they need hands. For the hands, let's use circles. Now for these hands, let's use small circles. The ones that I have right here. One per arm, one per hand. Uno por mano. One circle here. Erase it from here. One circle from here. We erase it from here. Okay, so we have our head, our body, our arms, and our hands. Now, let's continue with the legs. Now remember, the legs are divided in two. We have the knees and the legs. Recuerden que las piernas tienen dos partes, dos secciones, las rodillas y el resto de las piernas. So, we are going to use two circles for each one of the legs. Vamos a necesitar dos círculos para cada una de las piernas que tenemos. Recuerden, dos círculos porque una parte va a ser para la rodilla, knee. So, I'm sorry. For this, it's better if we use squares. Let's use squares for this, okay? One square, two squares, okay? Very good. As you can see here, we have one part of the leg, and here we have the knee. Como pueden ver, utilizamos dos cuadrados, uno que es la parte de la pierna y el segundo cuadrado es nuestra rodilla. So, two squares, once we have it in this section, let's erase it from here. Now, once again, let's continue to the right side. Two squares, one, two. Once again, the first square is part of the leg, and the second square is the knee. Recuerden, estamos utilizando dos cuadrados. El primer cuadrado es una parte de nuestra pierna y el segundo cuadrado es la rodilla, knee. So once we have it right here, let's erase it from this section. Now, what's missing? Okay, so we have two rectangles. Now, those rectangles, we are going to use them as the feet of the person. Esos rectángulos los vamos a utilizar como los pies de esta persona, this person that we are building. So, the first rectangle goes in this part. The second rectangle goes here. Okay, and once again, once we put them in this section of the body, let's erase them from here. Okay, and finally, we have two remain circles. Tenemos dos círculos que quedan. Now, these circles, we are going to use them as the eyes of the person. One circle, two circles. Once again, we erase them from here. Okay, but this person is not complete. There is something missing. It's missing the smile, the mouth. And finally, we have our person. Whoa, it looks amazing, looks great, looks cool. Now, this person, okay, it could be a boy, it could be a girl. Now, using your favorite colors, my children, you can paint them. Remember, the head, the arms, and the legs, they use color peach, durazno carne, or if you want to paint them with color pink, there is no problem. Also, the clothes, okay, and don't forget to paint the shoes. And finally, if you want to name it, you can do it. For example, I am going to name it Carlos. This boy is Carlos. So once again, in your house, you can name it wherever you want. Si ustedes en casita le quieren poner un nombre a esta persona que acabamos de construir, no hay ningún problema. El teacher Jacob la va a llamar Carlos. Si ustedes la quieren llamar del nombre que ustedes quieran, adelante. Con ayuda de los papás, pueden decirles que escriban el nombre aquí en este cuadro grande. Okay? Very good. So, the activity of today, my children, it's part of your printed pages. Remember, while you are painting the person, don't forget to recognize the geometric shapes of this class. Mientras ustedes colorean su persona que construimos el día de hoy, no se les olvide repasar las figuras geométricas que trabajamos con el día de hoy, que es circle, square, and rectangle. Okay, it's very important to practice them constantly and remember them. Recuerden que es muy importante seguir practicando con ellas, repasarlas y seguirlas estudiando. So that's it for today, my children. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care. Goodbye.